A new tax that's coming in January, and it's not exactly a new tax, it's a new way that the government and the IRS are going to keep tabs on what you're doing in your normal life, even down to your garage sales, and I'll explain that in a second. Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. I hope you're doing great. I've got an important story that I want to talk to you about. Sorry, let's check the mic, make sure it's on. This goes with the video that I put out that got over 1 million views in, let's say, December 30th, December 31st, where I put out a warning about multiple payment platforms like Zelle, PayPal, Venmo, and more had changed the way they did business. And the reason why is because the IRS wanted them to start to issue 1099 forms, tax forms, both to the end user of those payment platforms and the IRS, so that the IRS would know if people were sending money for goods and services. All right, that was a huge video. I thank you so much. If you came onto this channel because of that video, please do me a favor and share this video, because I think it is just as important, because something else just changed. Now, this is about business accounts for PayPal, but I believe you're about to see this ink into non-business accounts. Okay, this is very serious. But if you have a business and you accept money through PayPal, especially, we're going to talk about that today, but even if you accept money through Zelle, Venmo, and other payment platforms, I believe they're about to change their service agreements too. And I think you need to understand this, because there's going to be a lot of people in the world are hurt. All right, here you go. First off, let me explain why I know that this change has happened. It was because I got surprised. You guys know that I own multiple businesses. I've been an entrepreneur since I was young, and I've always owned businesses. I've went through all these different things, from flipping real estate to tractors to trailers, all kinds of things, right? So I bring in money through all kinds of different means, whether it be bank wires, ACH transfers, or I get paid through companies that use PayPal, right? This week I took in an invoice. I got paid. It was around $25,000, and I had a $750 fee attached to that, and it blew my mind because I wasn't used to seeing those. The way that usually it's the other side that gets charged, right? And so I was, well, what the heck is this? You know, that's a big amount. You know what? I don't have my calculator in front of me. I want to say it runs down to like 2 or 3%, right? But my point being is that it was surprising to me. And so Mrs. Ninja went and looked up the PayPal's service agreement, and lo and behold, it just changed. And I'm going to read it right now. It says, effective July 28th, 2022. PayPal will remove the friends and family option for domestic payments to U.S. business accounts, and all received payments will be subject to seller's fee. So now think about this. I got paid, right? And someone sent me money. Now I have a business account. Now, if you don't have a business account, stick with this, because I'm telling you, this is going to be a big deal. If you guys do have a business account, please share this video anywhere and everywhere you can, especially business groups on Facebook, because people need to wake up. And what we could do is possibly turn this around. But I'm also going to talk about the very serious tax implications. All right. So I'm going to repeat this one more time. PayPal will remove the friends and family option from domestic payments to U.S. business accounts. Now, let's go back to that video I did in January or December. It said as long as you are sending money through the friends and family selection, right, in your app, that will not generate a 1099 to the end user. All right. There are a lot of business people that use their business PayPal, Zelle, or all these accounts to do a myriad of different types of banking. One of which, I know business people that actually pay their friends and family for all types of things, right? They pay friends and family through that business account. That is now going to generate a 1099. And not only that, those transfers are going to be subject to a seller's fee. Now think about this. I received money from someone, and I'm going to fight this, but I received money from someone for doing a job, and I just got taken up a chunk of it taken out. But not only that, this is the other thing. Now, first off, I do all of my business legitimate, right? I keep track of everything, all of my expenses, all of my income for tax purposes. So I'm not afraid of that. What I'm concerned with is people are business owners that are paying people. And I'll give you an example. I talked to a restaurateur the other day, and I said, hey, what are you using these third-party payment apps? And she said, well, I use it for paying my servers their tips. And I was telling her about this, and I said, they could actually get a fee taken out for that because of this new system, this new way. Not only that, it's going to generate a 1099. And that's not a big deal because wait staff, and please, guys, link down below, put comments below about how you get your tips if you work in restaurants. But she said, well, that is already taking care of the tax implications there, because we report them at the restaurant, at the site. The software that we use reports it, right? But let's say that restaurateur wanted to send money to friends and family for whatever reason they want to, right? That is now going to possibly generate a 1099. And I'm not saying that the IRS, now think about this, with all those new, 87,000 people just sitting around, twiddling their thumbs, they're going to want to audit some people. And they're going to, because I know people that help businesses that help their family pay rent, right? Because out of the goodness of their heart. Well, now think about this. If it generates 1099, your family that you're trying to help may have to go to the IRS and go, they're going, do you have a business? Or, what are you doing? You need to be paying tax on this money. And I think this is a very, very serious issue. We're starting to see this get tighter and tighter, if you know what I mean. And what's the best way to go about this? Well, bring people to awareness. The last thing I would want is, somebody that I was sending money to be perceived as they had a full-blown business, and they're not only going to get taxed as that as income, but, when you get taxed as business income, you have to pay self-employment tax and all kinds of things. I believe it equates to about 15.3% tax on top of your ordinary income rates. And this could cause a lot of hurt for a lot of people. So I want you to think about, if you're a business owner and you're using PayPal especially, but I would be shocked if you didn't see Zelle and all these other payment platforms follow suit pretty soon, right? Not only are they taking extra fees for you doing business, but now this 1099 issue, I believe, can actually hurt a lot of people. So I think it's very important that people share these videos, get the information out, and get the awareness going, because that's the only way that this kind of stuff sort of falls back. And especially, let's put it this way, I'm going to be honestly looking for another business to do business with, because if PayPal's taking even more fees out of my stuff, well, then why would I do business with them? There will be, and this is what sounds crazy because a lot of people don't realize this, there will be another company that sees this as an opportunity to go, we won't charge you those fees, and they're going to want to take market share from PayPal. And just because PayPal is huge doesn't mean they're the biggest, best, you know what I mean? I think it's very, very important that people realize what is going on. All right, guys, that being said, I hope you got something out of this. Please put in the comment section what you think about all this. And if you have any information to add, please throw it in there, because we learn a lot from comments from great, intelligent people like yourself. All right, guys, that being said, the Economic Ninja is out.